Company, 3418 Bienville Boulevard in beautiful Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I am here with Mort, Bones, and I'm Maverick. Welcome you to the show.
Yeah. Guess what? I called this. We had this. You were sleeping this afternoon, like you're just sleeping now. We had a discussion with Aaron, Bernard, and Clyde were here. I said, guys, guess what? I said, Tom Brady said, or Fox Sports said, when Brady's done, he finally retired after the next 2 years, or whenever he finally retired,
Right.
they signed him to a 10-year contract.
$375.
To announce. $345 million for 10 years. They said he's specifically making twice as much as Romo and Aikman put together that went over to the other.
Wow.
And they're like, well, he's the best quarterback ever. He's going to know. And I said, no. I said, just because he's a good quarterback. Well, wow, what do you think? Romo's good? I said, actually, Romo's a pretty damn good announcer.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And
I agree with that.
He's not even a Hall of Famer. I was like, dude, not yet. He's got Hall of Fame stats. But, I mean, $345 million to announce.
Yep.
Dude, he'll be done by the time he's 55.
To talk about things that he likes to do.
Yeah.
Why not?
That'd be great.
That's a great job.
If I got paid to talk about things I like to do, I'd be a sex slave.
That's
Well,
a pretty
I
good
mean,
idea.
You know,
Why not?
self-pleasure is sex.
Do you actually need an education for that?
I don't think so.
College degree? No. What else?
We talk about cigars and shit for free.
Oh, I got a bunch of shit.
Is that just us seeing it that small, or is everybody seeing it that small?
No, you're looking at the wrong one. Look at the one on top.
It's a hand.
No, we always have small.
I thought that just looks real small.
Nah,
I don't know why that's there.
I don't know why you got two strings in there either.
I don't know what happened.
You got
But Rick,
one camera.
my shirt's anyway, I didn't write.
Hey,
much.
Marty.
Marty, what's up? I didn't
Marty,
write
what
much
you
down
saying?
there.
Hello.
Yeah, what a mass. Hey, Marty, welcome. Thanks for coming on last night. One of his pet peeves in baseball is when the guy hits a ground ball or something, he kind of just like jogs
Trot
down
down
first
the
base,
play.
right? Doesn't try to run it out. Well, Aaron Boone went off on Josh Damson for the Yankees for lazy jogging to first base.
Okay.
He said, you get paid to be on first base. I don't care where the ball's hit. Run your ass down to what the guy drops it, bobbles it,
Exactly.
misplays it.
Exactly.
That's exactly right. And they do it a lot. And they do it all the time. They just think
Jason.
it's routine play. Maybe it's not going to be a routine play.
There is no such thing as routine.
Right.
You think that it's, we practice for this every day, day in, day out.
This
day
the
in,
trade
day
show.
out. But nothing's routine.
Nope.
Tom, too. Welcome, Tom. Tom, what did I just highlight on this Facebook page?
I don't know.
It was something, Tom, it was pretty important just the other day. Graduation, maybe? Something along that lines. I can't remember. I don't remember.
I have no idea.
So that was it. Oh, and Mike Tyson, no criminal charges.
Right.
He
Yeah.
said, nope.
Hey, Kevin, we've got royalty in the house.
Yeah. No charges whatsoever.
Kevin, when are we going to find out who took number one? Was it number one, number two, and number three? I haven't seen anything.
I haven't seen anything either.
But little offer, just about everything. I'm smoking the first cigar I ever smoked. Previous cigar I ever smoked.
Really? How about that?
It's kind of a special day for this. And then I got my favorite cigar for Bo. And I'm going with this one.
So that's what he liked to smoke was.
That's what he liked to smoke.
Yeah, good smoke, Bo. Yeah.
Yeah, that was. And then I'm sitting on the couch from home watching TV with David just before he came down here, and I was petting Keenan. I said, "Oh, Bo, what are you tired?" I was like, "Look, Karen and I are working on it. He just closed on his house today, and we're scheduling surgery on the man. Oh, don't worry about it, man. Take care of your knee." I saw he was packing up and having a yard sale, but I figured he was moving, but.
Let me guess. Perdomo.
20th anniversary though. 20th anniversary Perdomo. Very nice.
I'm smoking one that you probably don't care too much for. It's the Camacho Extra Bold Rum Barrel
Oh,
Aged.
that's a strong one.
Yeah, it is.
It's a bit bold, yes.
I have a Andalusian Bull.
Smoked one of those
Sitting in the back.
Saturday.
Yes, you did.
I did.
That is for, as these guys know, I have to put down my
Yeah, sad day.
long-term friend Bo, our Dotson, has been around with us for. Yeah, I will be there. I will be watching that Thursday night. I'm winning that.
I got a Jeep.
The Jeep this time.
Yeah, I got my
Give away
thing
a
ready.
Jeep this time. I'll take a Bitcoin. I'll take some swag.
Yeah, so,
I don't care.
gang, a little prayer for Bo Barrett and his wife Davey's longtime pet, the little Dotson. Is, went to a dog heaven today.
Who brought him in? Caitlin?
Oh, into the house?
Because none of your animals were actually yours.
No, none of them. We had Ricky was sick, and the kid said he needs somebody to keep him company during the day, and they both agreed they wanted. Brendan really wanted a dachshund. They both agreed to it, so I got it from the girl at work for like $100, and the litter was like $9 or something.
He was a cool dog.
Yeah, that was 15 years ago, man.
Yeah.
He didn't like that.
He did
No,
not
he
like
did
that. No.
Dude, I even did that to him this afternoon, and I'm playing Metro. He was not. He was just because he had another seizure at the vets, and they just shot him up Valley. And she goes, "We really don't have to do."
Yeah.
He's out of it. He's so Davey was bowling and trying to hold it back, and
It's a terrible situation.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's sad.
so he's better off. And I know people say that all the time, but he definitely. Apparently, he was in more pain than
You realize
he led on to. Since Kevin, have you ever heard? I know he's heard this. Rick Rodriguez retired. I thought he was out of Key West, but apparently he just started out. He's the former CAO blender and brand ambassador, and he teamed up with Guy Martinez and opened up. What the hell's the name? Oh, West Tampa Tobacco. No, something about Tampa Tobacco Company or something. It's on here somewhere. I just
You,
don't see it.
Are we watching this here on Thursday? The freestyle?
I mean, there's a bunch of us in on it. I mean,
Yeah.
you got one, you got one, I got one, Ed's got one,
Morty Fax has got one.
Morty Fax got one, Aaron's got one. We got like 10 people, yeah.
Yeah, so watch it here.
I
6
was
o'clock?
in.
The lanyard should tell you.
If you don't know, you Rick Rodriguez. I know who he is. I heard the name before. I just couldn't put two together. Give me a break.
Was that a rough day?
Yeah, I like I said, I was right at the lighthouse, making it right. So when I saw it, wifey calling, I was like, man, that's 7.
It's not
man,
good.
Why is she up?
Yeah.
I'm like,
She's normally
it's
not out
not
of bed by then.
Caitlin took it. Brendan, Davey spoke to Brendan, and she goes, he's our son. He never says or shows any real. He holds it in and sucks it up and goes on. But yeah, that's why we got Bo to keep Ripping company. When Ripping passed away, a little while later, Davey and I are both at work, and we both get a text at the same time. We both typed back at the same time. Hell no, because there was a little freaking lab, living room, that little puppy lab, and we're like, no. Right, it was gone. When we got home, it wasn't there. Like 2-3 days later, we come home again. It was down in the basement. It's like, oh no, you did not.
Oh yes, he did.
Hey,
And then when you see it, it's like,
yeah, that's how they get you.
so freaking cute.
Oh yeah.
I said, well, who paid for him? I did. You're not working. Where the hell did you get the money from?
Took it out of your top drawer.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now we got Nolly. Then when I had all that surgery and I was in the hospital, I get home. I don't want to do it. She said, oh, Miss Sue's got a cute little cat at the kennel, like $25. I'm like, no. Who wrote the check? I ended up writing a check for that. And then we got Kenai when Brendan went to Australia.
Yeah.
So, for sure.
I'm glad you don't have no more kids.
Right?
I tried
How do they end up at his house?
I tried to joke around a little bit this afternoon. I looked at Dave, just take Rose food out of the fridge and I'll give it to the other two. I looked and I said, at least we could save on dog food, man.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh,
I kind of
oh,
just went, you
got
know.
the stink
Yeah, I
eye probably.
understand. I know.
No, he wasn't eating much either, dude. He wasn't. You knew it was coming. It was just a matter of time. They
They're
think they're
giving
all still
away
like
100.
100.
Maybe
Oh, they had some custom painted shit. Yeah, I saw that. I'm telling you, if not anything, Drew Estates'
They put it out
customer
there.
service is
They put it out there.
Outstanding.
R9.
They put it out there for
outstanding, man. I'd love to go to the one in Dallas. And that, is it still in Dallas? No, it's somewhere else.
sure. You talking about
The
the?
birthday, the 25th
Oh,
anniversary
yeah.
one? Oh, that's
Yeah, it's right outside of Dallas.
That's like 450 a ticket.
Yeah, it's not bad. Hey,
Well, I get
Bruce.
you a lot of things. I guess 450.
I mean, you know, it's a pretty big event.
Bruce, I'm gonna
It's-
tell you if you haven't seen it yet, and I'll tell Mort over here. I know he goes to bed early, but he might want to watch Great Lakes Smoke Show tonight. They are giving away
Oh, I saw it.
$250
I saw it.
bottle of.
Yep, I saw it. I was like, well, maybe.
Oh, by the way, take that home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You asked for it.
Cool.
Yeah.
The big one?
Yeah, the yellow ones.
The signed one?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Going
pretty
home
cool. What about the other two?
with the rocky potato.
Yeah, we actually,
Yeah, that's
we were
right.
actually sitting in the other shop before we moved, and this guy came in. He was pretty trash.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was loaded.
He was asking, "You guys got any of the Rocky potatoes?" And
We
we're,
were like, "What?"
The rocky potato. What the hell is
What
a
the
rocky
hell?
potato?
"Oh, you want a Rocky Patel?" It
Ah,
was like,
I guess that's what it is.
yeah.
but he wanted it for what? I think was that the same guy? That
No, it
wanted
was a different guy.
Different guy?
No, different guy.
Well, what cigars do you suggest that we can roll? I said, I
Yeah.
don't suggest anything.
Yeah, he wanted to take everything out on the inside and blunt it up. And it's
Go to
like,
the gas station.
no, they're $10 for a cigar. Go down to the gas station, get
Yeah,
$1.
get a dollar
No,
or two. Billy
fucking
Blunt.
bag of roll, pack of roll papers for
Billy Blunt
$2.
didn't actually know they were going to be used for that, did they?
I don't think they did.
No. Now it's, go get us a Philly. It's turning into a blunt.
Yeah. Yeah, but rocky potatoes. I mean, you know,
Yeah, Rocky potatoes.
if you ever want to, like Tom, he's
Who
got
rolls in normally?
Tommy.
Who rolls in normally? Just eat a freaking brownie.
Hey, I'm all for that. Actually.
Let's see, what else we got? And this is, and I know you're gonna say just because it's Florida State, that's
Just
what's
because it's Florida
unfortunate. No, Mike Norville said, "Hey, my players are being approached on my team about this NIL, and they're not even in the portal." So now schools are starting to approach players that aren't even in the portal yet. We get really bold with this to buy them away. You go in the portal, we'll give you $800,000 or a car or whatever. Go in the portal and we'll pick you up.
That's pretty ballsy.
Well, Feinbaum, our favorite floppy ear.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't
SEC
like.
homer.
Yeah, he's flat out said NCAA's got to get a handle on this. They
Yeah.
are letting this
He said it'll ruin college
way
football.
out of hand. I said I said at the very beginning, college football and the NFL. Because these kids are going to sign out of high school, get all this
Yeah,
shit
why
college
go?
and go, why am I playing college football? And then try to make it in the pros. And
Well,
Yeah,
like
I
that
like
kid
it.
out of Texas that went to Ohio State. He graduated early, went to Ohio State, took big money. Now he's back playing for University of Texas, and he actually
you can make them on.
no, he had to wait his time, and he didn't want to do that. So now he's saying, "I always wanted to be a Longhorn."
No, you did not.
You bum,
Liar.
you bum. I hope you get
Ain't done for now.
the spit slapped out of you if we
Yeah.
ever play you.
Yeah, he's a liar.
I always wanted to be a Longhorn. Now you went where the money was.
We got playoff hockey going on.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We got basketball
We
too.
We got,
We got
you know,
basketball, hockey.
I don't watch much pro basketball. I'm a Knicks fan, but I don't watch much pro basketball anymore. But I enjoy the playoffs because
Yeah.
you're watching them. Then I was watching the Ranger game the other night. Oh my good God, dude!
Well, there's a number
They were
12.
losing They lost 7-2 to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Number 12. I forget. I can't pronounce his name, but I forget it. For the Grizzlies.
Oh,
The
he's
next,
ugly.
the next big superstar.
Oh, the big roof guy in the middle?
No. He's a black kid, thin, and he's about 6'6", maybe. He's amazing. Keith,
Hey, Caitlin.
what's that guy's name for
Hey,
number
baby
12
girl.
for the Grizzlies?
John Moran.
Oh, John Morant. He's pretty good, though.
He's damn good. Damn good.
While we're on the subject of welcoming everybody, just as a heads up,
Caitlin,
we probably are going to get dumped off of YouTube.
Why?
All of the cigar shows are getting dumped from
YouTube or
YouTube.
was that Facebook?
I think it was YouTube. YouTube is dumping the
I heard that.
tobacco shows. Yeah, so
Why?
I mean, you know, we're smoking, and we don't have a disclaimer saying, "Hey, folks, this is a show where we smoke."
Folks, this show is not for anybody under the age of 18, anybody under the legal age of tobacco, which is
It's
21.
21.
So I guess it is for folks 18. No, not 18. Nobody under the
21.
age of 21.
Nobody.
Yeah.
That is our disclaimer. This music is not ours. Right? So shit like that, is that what they're talking about?
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Because I
Copyrighted.
know Cigar guy Bob's getting booted off.
But yeah, I mean,
Anything copyrighted?
Kevin's
or,
worried about it as well. I think Kevin.
Well, you know, that's a fact, Kevin. Bruce, a little while back, what, 5-6 months ago?
Oh yeah, we got
5-6
dumped for a
months
minute.
ago, we got dumped. Was that Facebook? No, it was Facebook. Right? Yeah, Facebook. And they couldn't, we violated
Something.
the community standards. And we're like, tell me what? You know, they couldn't tell me. And
We were like, what the fuck
I
did we
said-
do?
So 10 minutes later, we're back on it. And we got dumped like 5 times in 4 days.
Yeah, it's
And every-
weird.
and
Very
every-
weird.
And every time I call, they put us right back on.
But then they dump us again.
But I think that has to do with somebody or someone, if they, click on spam.
Oh,
or
we
say
thought
this
somebody turned us
This
in
is
for
bad
sure.
or something.
Yeah,
They're gonna turn it
yeah,
off
yeah.
right away, and then you gotta prove it. It's
Yeah.
like you're guilty to prove innocent.
We thought somebody had dumped us for sure.
Wow.
Got
Kevin,
banned for- oh, that's right. That's why he wasn't on YouTube. I had to go watch him on, what was that, Rump or Rumble?
Rumble.
Never heard of that one until he posted that.
I think I was number 200 to sign up for his Rumble channel. I should get a prize.
What do you think you should get?
I should get a big Drew Estate humidor from
Who's
Kevin
number,
Shanahan.
whoever number 250 is. I'll sign up there for the show.
Sure. Why not?
What do I got to lose?
Hey Terry,
Terry,
that's your relative.
There it is.
Yeah.
So, folks, if you didn't hear us last week or the week before, we have something special coming out at the end of the month from GTO Cigars. It's created a cigar for us.
yes.
So we tested.
Working in
and
conjunction with
Yes. we
GTO
really like it.
Cigars.
We got the bands printed, and hopefully we'll have them by the end of the month.
Yes.
Possibly, it all depends. We're already thinking about our second cigar,
Yeah.
and we might already have a name for it.
Okay.
The Redemption,
Redemption.
maybe.
Where have I heard that before?
I don't know. Can't remember. But I kind of like it.
Huh.
So we had kind of.
I heard that somewhere else. I don't
Kind of,
remember
I
where it
thought
was.
Scotty didn't want that picture up.
He put it up.
Actually, somebody else suggested that they get a better print. That was kind of.
Yeah. That's what you need to do.
I don't know
It
if
needs
it's
to be
flat.
it needs to be flat.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a print, but I can see all the waves in the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just take it to Michael's and have him flatten it out, fix it up. And
Yep.
we'll be good to go.
And put it behind nice glass.
I'm surprised the previous owner didn't take it. I think that's his team.
Yeah, he didn't do a lot of
Uh,
things. So yeah, that's the NIL crap.
Yeah, NIL.
So me and Bones went to the barbershop today and got our beards done.
Oh,
At
yeah.
different times, but I went today and cut it a little shorter and lined out. Leaving the gray.
So you're leaving the gray now?
Yeah.
You might as well.
It's even, so it wasn't even before, so that's why I didn't leave it. Plus, I didn't like it, but now I don't mind it.
Brandy's back.
Huh?
Brandy's back. Brandy at the barbershop.
Oh, she came back?
You didn't see her?
No, not today. I didn't.
Yeah, she's.
The method?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. No,
But
but
she's clean.
she's so thin, dude. She's so. I mean,
What chair was she in?
she's in the far chair now where what's the name? Dad used to sit.
Oh, okay.
Because Gerald's son is in the
Yeah,
middle.
middle,
So he
yeah.
kind of, I guess he picked that seat
Oh,
up.
yeah.
That's a big kid, dude.
He
Mhm.
is big dude.
He's holy shit. Big.
Yeah.
Nice fellow too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He was cutting this old guy sitting next to me, and this guy had a beard, man. I mean, yeah, maybe.
Question.
We'll get back to you
We'll
on
let
that,
you know,
Jason.
Jason. As soon as we get him, we'll figure out how we're gonna do it. We're thinking 3 packs, maybe 4 packs. It all depends. But we'll let
5 packs,
we'll let everybody know as soon as we find out. Somebody's lit a pipe.
Yeah, Piper at the back.
Yeah. So what was I saying?
I don't know. You're talking about Barbara.
Oh yeah. So Brandy's back. So being that he was filling her spot,
Right.
the other old guy was there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's back part time. I'm not sure about that.
Oh.
But this old guy he had a beard, dude. He had
She was trimming it?
bushy white beard, man. No, he was.
Oh.
Joe. And gave him a nice haircut, did all this. He says, well, I'm going to, I want to look like a general in the Confederate Army, so I'm going to my first ever reenactment.
Yeah,
And
cool.
he goes, they want me to play general. I said, he's got the beard for it. But
Cool.
he had the, like a brown spot here and here. And he asked me, well, what can I do to get this gray with the rest of this, the rest of this?
Men, just for men.
No, dude, this
He
was.
just wants it gray.
No, this was. His
I know,
beard-
because
his-
it's just for
no,
men gray. You can put gray in.
Well, I meant white, because his beard was white.
Okay.
It was white. So he goes, Gerald says something so super or something like some purple shampoo or something.
Yeah, and it's good.
I said, do you smoke cigars? He goes, yeah, pretty much. I said, just use sheer moisture beard wash. I use it all the time, dude. And I said, it'll take care of it. Like, I'm going in like a week and a half to get it done, but dude, this is pretty brown. So yeah, we were all like, let's go take a move on.
Oh, Harry, come on, man.
We're still there. We're still filming. Technical difficulties, folks.
Yeah.
Sorry, we hit the wrong button. We do that a lot.
Quite a bit. Yeah. Terry says he's still blocked on YouTube, but that's okay, Terry, because it
We're
looks like
all going to be blocked.
looks like everybody's going to be blocked off YouTube if they got anything to do with cigars.
You just have to do it on Facebook.
So
guy.
we'll, and we never really have had an opportunity to dig into what happened or how to
Yeah, I accidentally hit the button. And we can't figure out how to
undo the button.
Kevin would know probably. So, the owner of the Indianapolis Colts,
Yes.
Mike, Jimmy Irsay, he put in a bid for Kurt Cobain's guitar that he played "Smells Like a Teen Spirit."
Oh wow! How much?
God damn. These people have stupid money.
Oh no!
$2 million.
Oh
$2 million for Kurt Cobain's
wow!
guitar.
Dude, that's rich people in the streets start.
Well, I mean, it's his money, so
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm making a point.
Terry, they're working on it.
You know what I mean?
They're slowly taking
people in the
people
street, he's
out.
buying a guitar that he don't even know how to play just to look at. You know what I mean?
that was Kurt Cobain's.
I don't even give a-
Maybe Elon Musk will have video chat to Twitter.
Ooh, man.
He said he's going to buy something else next.
Oh, what's it called? It's talking about buying teams.
Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos.
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Oh,
somebody.
was he? Because they narrowed it down to 2. It's his consortium or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like.
He wants to get into football, huh?
I mean, sports is sports.
Speaking of
You know what? Big money in that football.
Sports is sports,
right?
right?
Speaking of the Broncos, Russell Wilson, the new quarterback, is married to you know who?
No, I do that.
You ever hear the singer Sierra?
Yeah, sure.
That's his wife.
Pretty sharp.
Oh, wow. That's his wife.
Yeah,
Well,
she's pretty sharp.
they got a new puppy, and they named it after his new team.
Yes, that's correct, Terry. YouTube is
Well,
getting
the
ready
Bronco.
of smoking
Bronco.
content.
Wow.
Yeah, so he
Wow,
wants
he's
to
gonna
get.
buy the Bronco. How much they paid for him?
Hasn't said yet.
Has to be
It's
400
gotta be-
million,
it's
something
gotta
like
be-
that.
Got to be big money.
400 million.
1 billion? No, 4 billion. 400 million? That's nothing.
No,
man.
no, I'm sorry, I was wrong.
4 billion,
Yeah,
maybe?
maybe. Denver
I don't know.
Broncos is a big,
Yeah, I'm
is a
telling
big
you, we
outfit.
lived in Denver for 3 years, and they loved it. Dude,
Everywhere.
every Sunday, all year long, there was 50 to 20 pages in the sports page on the Denver Broncos.
Wow.
I don't know how
You lived there?
for 3 years in a row.
How
Well,
about, how about that? You guys
suburb.
been some
the
places.
suburb of Denver on the
Yeah.
road. It was nice there, but dude, I'm talking about crowded.
Is it
It's
really?
like New York, Philly traffic.
Oh,
it's
man.
freaking miserable.
Especially when you're downtown.
Oh my good
No, I'm not
God.
down. I'm not down.
Colfax.
Not that. Oh, Colfax is Colfax.
Everybody that's been in Denver knows Colfax.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get anything you want. It's like Alice's restaurant.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, who's saying that?
Arlo Guthrie.
You know, I had thought I had a good trivia question for the night this morning, but just kind of forgot.
Well, what was mine? Remember I said that? Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, if you were,
Yeah,
if you
but
don't remember,
I don't think that, it's our age group.
Bruce
It's our
Stark
age
would
group.
jump on that in a heartbeat.
All right, Bruce. This question.
This is a
this
very
is
question.
a
This
trivia
is a question.
no prize, just a trivia question right now.
Who donned a black leather motorcycle jacket with a yellow bandana in his back pocket? What movie's he from?
Name the actor in the movie.
Name the actor in the movie.
Wow.
And I just about walked out of that movie.
Those are no hints.
So Terry says we live in a crumbling society. A man can't be a man and talk about man stuff. Well,
That's a fact.
that's what we've got a virtual cigar lounge for. That's what we've got a cigar lounge for.
Yes, you are right, though.
But we are actually seeing a lot more females coming into
Cigar. Oh,
cigar
absolutely.
lounges
Yeah.
too. So, you know, no, it's
No,
not.
no.
No,
No.
nice try, but I think Fonz's bandana was red.
Yes, and it was the Lords of Flatbush.
Well, it was a yellow bandana, orange bandana.
Yeah,
red
but the
bandana.
specific
Yeah,
one
but I
that
think
he
Fonzie
had to
always
have
had
in
a
his
red one, if
pocket.
I'm
He,
not
he was
yeah,
yellow.
he always had one in his pocket.
Yeah.
But his leather jacket's in his Sony.
No, sir.
Blackbird. Oh, that was a good movie.
That was a good movie. No, sir.
We're talking about a movie there, everybody.
All right, you've got about 2 minutes, and then I'm telling you what it is.
2 minutes. Wow, you're getting a long time.
So
It's a tough question.
I told Matt they spotted 1,000-pound great white shark off the shores of Jersey.
Jersey.
Wow.
And they just found one 1,000-pound great white from Canada. How do you know it was named
No, sir.
Canada in North Carolina? This is what happens when people feed the sharks, get comfortable with them.
Why would you feed one of them?
Wait, Betty White was feeding alligators.
That's true.
Yeah. What? Oh, in Lake Placid?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
a long
hope they
time.
eat your ass.
That's a long time ago. So one time
She almost was so old, she was an alligator.
She put down some age, didn't she?
Yep, 90, a week before 100.
Yeah, big time.
That's a shame she didn't make the 100.
It really is. But she had a good life.
Oh, she did. She was very funny and a nice person, too.
Yeah, they lost. On this fact, they lost Joe Buck and Aikman to ESPN. Buck is making 15.5 and Aikman's making 18. We're combining 33.5 and Brady will make 37.5. Excuse me, I was wrong. 375
That's
million.
what I said. Yeah, I thought you were wrong.
$37
Yeah.
million a year to do football
They
18
love
weeks,
them. Yeah.
unless they get him for other stuff. They might
Well,
get
I mean, the playoffs and all that depend on who's got the rights for it that year. They do move things around a little bit, so they may be out of it.
Fox
Now,
has a
where's what's his name? The old guy. Used to be on Sunday nights with Chris Collinsworth. He
Al
went
Michaels?
somewhere. Yeah, he went somewhere
I
too.
think didn't he go to Amazon? Al Michaels?
with Herb Street, I believe.
And who is Chris Collinsworth with now?
I think they're looking for another body. Because they said, what's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. She stacked up some leap years.
All right. The answer to the question is
It wasn't Indiana Jones, was it?
no. It was Cruising with Al Pacino.
Dude, Have you ever seen that? Oh, that was.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
said,
that
"It
was
or lips."
probably one of the first mainstream gay movies.
Yeah, about a gay killer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I don't. It don't matter to me.
Bruce said he'd never seen it. So, I mean,
Well, but I had to put a trivia out
It's
there.
a
I mean,
classic.
it's very old. Yes, very. That's right. He was very good in it. You should see when he got interviewed by his police department. I can't say what was on our show either.
oh yeah.
It was so crazy with the questions he was asked. He was going, "Whoa, no! Have you did this? Have you done that?" And he was going, "No, I have not."
No, but did they send you someplace special?
Yeah.
I'm willing to learn.
Ooh, it's time for what? You know what? Halfway through the show.
Oh,
Are we ready? It's time for this.
it's time for some
It's
advertising.
time for
Non-paid
our
advertisements.
sponsors.
Sponsors.
You threw me off by advertising.
Hey, man, come on. At least we're still live.
Yeah. There we go. There you go. There you go. Man.
Well, we're going to go with our first one is GTO Cigars. Those who know smoke GTO. His telephone number is 334-538-2949.
This is so pretty.
And talk to the man himself.
You might be here in June.
We also
Yeah, we were
have
actually trying to get in here.
Click.
You know, trying to do
Ray Sato, the cigar enthusiast at cigarenthusiast.com.
And nope. I was gonna say last but not least, but no.
We got sponsored by Karen, Don Kiki Cigars in Daytona Beach, Florida.
You
It's a
need,
nice place to
you
be.
need anything, get a hold of me.
And we have Kevin and Jessica at cigarprop.com. That's Cigar Prop. He makes some fine stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Real cool little gadgets, which I like.
Yeah,
I like gadgets. He makes all kinds.
and but he's more now. He's doing more content now than he is.
Yeah.
And he's more media based, he said, than he is. We're still doing the prop though. I use that leader tool all the time.
The
And the stand.
the live thing that came out this last time came with a bleeder tool, right?
No. Well, I think that's the screwdriver for the wallet. It's got those little screws on it.
I thought it was a
But
bleeder tool.
You can use it for
both. Yeah, both. You know what I mean?
I thought it was a bleeder tool.
you can use
Are
it for
you using your wallet yet? Are you using yours?
Not yet.
You're not using yours. I didn't use mine yet.
Caleb's using it all the time.
Caleb's using it. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the
Yeah.
metal
What you
wallet.
want? Use it. Aaron's using it also. One of our guys at
Kevin
the shop
says it's a
here.
screwdriver.
He brings us the Sunday treats. He brings us some fine beef from the Buddha.
Oh.
Right? Buddhist?
Ooh,
Buddhist?
ooh.
Buddhist?
Is the temple open this Sunday?
Should be.
And some fine wet rice.
White
And he
sticky
brings
rice.
us the egg rolls. Sticky rice and the egg rolls.
Sticky
Very
rice.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And
Very
speaking,
generous
speaking
of
of
him to
Aaron,
do that.
if any of you guys have a wife that wants to get her eyelashes done, you talk to
Yeah.
Aaron right there.
Any girls want to get their eyebrows done
He-
and
he-
eyelashes
He
and
bleaches things too.
bleach teeth and maybe other things?
For classy glasses.
There we go. What else we got? What's going on in your world? You had a son that now has his master's degree.
Yep.
Oh,
He graduated last week. Jeff's son, Morty Fax, has a master's degree. And
Moving back up to.
yeah, maybe he should go
Ohio.
part-time into sportscasting. He's pretty good with that stuff.
he's like
And he would have the personality
He's
for
got,
it.
he's got a lot of trivia.
He's like Brendan. They got the stats down, which is not tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They know the gig.
When we're watching
And
the
they can
fights,
get-
he does all the old fights,
And
he
he can give you a good argument for or against.
Yeah, he can.
Oh,
He
absolutely.
can play both sides.
Yeah.
Sure could.
He's not
Pro
one.
and
He's
con.
not one to put his opinion out there and say this is it.
No, but
But
he
got
he
some-
might.
we got some-
He might put his opinion out there for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
speaking of fights, Saturday night's fights.
They were terrible.
Some of them were okay, but for the most part,
Well, the Oliveira fight at the end was actually pretty good.
Yes.
Championship, even though he missed weight by half a pound, and he's technically not the champ, he's the interim
Right.
champ. He's going to have to fight again. Now, if that guy had beat him, which it looked like it was going to happen, but Oliveira does it all the time, he looks like he's getting beat.
And choked
Next
out.
thing you know, the guy's in submission and the fight's over. It's like,
half a pound.
Very, very disappointed in the female champion.
Oh, that was horrible.
Rose
Rosa?
should not have got paid.
That was
And
horrible.
she's a striker.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible
terrible fight.
Terrible fight. Yeah,
Bruce, my wife, did the same thing. She didn't have her remove the eyebrows, but she had them tattooed. The hook came out pretty good. But apparently they got to do that about every 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Really, it's not like ink like
Well,
this.
the sun's
You know.
getting to it in
Yeah.
different climates and stuff
Wears
like
out
that,
a
the
bit.
weather. Yeah.
you get yours done?
No, I'm
Not
going
yet.
to.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just proud of you for leaving it go great. Proof, just
Well, it's even, so I don't mind it. Before it wasn't, so
What do
it
you mean?
hadn't. Like,
Oh, it's
you know how-
spotty?
Yeah, it was just like this, and now it came up a little bit, and
Bo actually had a nicer good feeling. He
yeah.
really did, man.
Wow.
No, I'm just listening.
But anyway, so it's even, so I'm all right with it.
Yeah, there you go. There's no, it
Yeah.
saves money on adjusting men.
You grow old,
$10 a box, and you only get 2 treatments out of it.
grow old gracefully.
It's a sign of distinguishment.
Well, I don't know how to distinguish. I love it. I'm glad, I don't mind it. Yeah.
First time ever in Major
Ever.
League, ever in Major
Ever.
League Baseball history.
You mean the Mets and the Phils?
2 cities, 4 first place teams. The
Wow.
Yankees and the Mets are both in first place, and the Dodgers and the Angels.
How about that?
First time ever. But we got to see how long they can.
Yeah, whether it lasts.
Let's see if it lasts till the break.
And I know Morty Fax is happy about the Angels.
Yeah, that's his team.
That we've got a relative that coaches on that team.
Yeah, third base, right? Yep. The third base coach is your family.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
My cousin.
He went back. I didn't think he was going to go back, huh?
They picked him up. He actually played for him earlier in his career.
Oh, nice,
Did you say his name?
Phil Nevin.
I didn't want to say it first, so we got to
His
run it out.
He sends it.
his youngest son
Well-
plays for Baylor Bears.
Not all the time. Because in the one Yankee game, he didn't send the guy home, and he should have sent him home.
I know.
That cost him
He
the,
cost him. It might
cost him
cost
his job. Yeah,
Yeah, that was like. Yeah, he was like, Phil, what are you thinking?
I think that cost him his job.
Really?
He thought he probably would have been thrown out at the plate, but
I tell you what, that's
It
a
happens.
tough decision when it's
Oh.
tight. When it's tight,
first base coach is a lot easier than third base.
yeah, I
If
agree.
you make the right call,
You're great.
you're a fantastic coach.
Right.
If you make the wrong call, you're a dud.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
absolutely. That's the
just
way
like
it
the pitcher.
goes.
You go up and strike that last guy out.
You're a hero.
You're the hero. You give up that gopher ball.
Yeah.
At the end.
And you're a zero.
You're like the kicker.
Yeah.
You got-
Doink!
You got one job: strike the guy out.
Doink!
But
Oh.
they have the umpires have proven their point, everybody's point on electronic umpires behind the plate. You know, the box on the ball to strike. Because there was one game last week that Aaron Boone went out again, was yelling at some umpire. "Man, 6'8", how can nothing is strike?" You know,
Yeah,
he called Aaron Judge out on 3 straight balls.
yeah, yeah.
I know that, the catcher plays with the
Yeah, he's fast.
baseman and
He's
all that.
fast.
But dude, he caught the ball here, way
Yeah,
outside the
yeah, I
circle.
know.
But he pulled it in.
Yeah, and it's like, and then there was a play, I forgot what game it was, it's a professional game, and the guy was close to the plate, and the catcher, the ball was up here, and the catcher talked the umpire into a strike 3.
Wow.
They said he tipped the bat or something, you know what I mean? And he caught it.
Ah.
And it's like, and dude, they showed the film over and over again, and it was nowhere near the guys. It was a ball. But the catcher talked him into it, and at that point, the call's made. I don't know if you can review that, or I don't think you can
No, you
review all
can't
the
review it.
strikes.
No.
I don't know if I'm a fan of having a computer doing that job. Because there's just something about having a human umpire there
Oh, absolutely.
to get pissed
I agree.
off at when they make a
Yeah,
bad
I'm
call.
no.
But I think they're only talking about robots or whatever. I would assume for balls and strikes. Because the robot can't pull a guy out, sliding home.
I still
The
don't
umpire
like
would still have to be behind the plate.
we're all too old to be thinking
Oh,
let's change it.
they're changing the game. Just leave the game the way.
Yeah,
It's not a computer game.
Yeah, it ain't what's it called Atari or any of them other things.
I don't
Leave
care.
it alone.
Sorry. Wow, I haven't heard that name.
Yeah.
Kind of dated.
I could care less for baseball games 3 hours more. I like baseball.
Yeah, you like it.
If my team's playing, I'm going to watch it. So who cares if it's 3 hours long or 2
It's
hours
been
long?
there. It's been that way forever. So why you messing? You know what I mean? And especially computers get involved.
You can't
You're
yell at a
taking the
robot.
love of the game away.
You can't yell at a robot.
No, you're taking the love of the sport away.
Well, I mean, there's
Yeah, I don't know about that.
an argument to be said for that particular thing
up,
that
Norm?
occurred, but I don't think that it's trashed the entire sport
No,
I think
forever and ever.
I think, I don't think the fact that I think the steroids might have ruined baseball, not the fact that Congress.
Well,
I'm the opposite opinion. I think steroids saved baseball because it was going in the pooper, and them guys brought people watching it again.
But it's the fiasco of
It shouldn't have happened. I'm sorry it happened, but I think it saved.
We like seeing home runs. We like seeing that. But with the humidor now and the ball, and there's the coach of the Mets actually came out and accused Major League Baseball of putting juiced balls in like nationally televised games like Sunday Night Baseball. Monday Night Baseball, putting juiced balls for more home runs on TV.
yeah.
Just leave the baseball.
And that does make sense because you want to attract people to watch those games that they normally
I
would
agree,
watch.
Terry.
That's playing with the game, though. Isn't
It is playing with the game, yes.
That's not right.
But it's like deflating footballs. I mean, that was a big black eye.
Sure it was.
It was.
Sure it was.
Fast Eddie was talking about that they freeze hockey pucks. And if they want to slow the game down, they just take them out of the freezer.
Wow.
Well, that would make it so faster. Wouldn't it?
When it's frozen, yes, makes it go faster. They want to slow the game down.
Oh, they take them out, let them thaw out.
Let
and
them
then-
thaw out a little bit.
You know what?
Yeah, that would make it a
You
lot
think
faster.
it's
Ice on
simple?
ice, man.
You think some of these things are simple, but it's really a hard idea to come up with.
Well, I mean, you figure out what makes things happen,
Yeah.
and if you want it to happen that way, then you do it that way.
Well,
Yeah.
apparently
I'm
that's
sure soccer's the same way, football, if you will.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a sweet spot for the
Soccer
inflation
ball,
of a
yeah.
soccer ball.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that if you overinflate it, then you can
Yeah.
get a hell of a kick.
oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you want
They're
to
kicking out
dud
of the
it,
stadium.
if you want to dud it, you just deflate it a little
When
bit.
you can kick from half field and score a goal, that's too.
That's a long kick. But the goalies can kick those
Oh,
balls.
absolutely. But those fields are a lot bigger than high school soccer fields. But I mean, if you're gonna start playing with games, you take a little bit more air out of the basketball, and it ain't gonna bounce the way you need to bounce.
Correct. It's going to
Yeah.
be a dud.
You know,
You have to
we
put a
always
lot
on the
more
fielders.
bounce
We
in
wanted
it.
it.
You want to bounce it.
But
But either way, if you want to make it bounce higher, you put a little bit more air into
Yeah.
it, right? So
And
you
then
can
be
you
palming it.
can control the game by doing certain things like that.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure that all of them have.
Do
There's
the
certain-
refs check the ball before it hits the
I think
ball?
they're supposed to.
There's supposed to be like a meter.
I
Say, yeah.
think there is
They
a.
stick the pin in the
well,
basketball and see the
that's how
meter.
they got caught with the football.
Yeah.
The same. It's the
Well,
same.
why didn't they check it beforehand? They didn't check the ball. They only checked when it got complained about.
Yeah, I really.
Well,
I
I mean, that was back in the day. That was the only time they complained about baseball was.
Yeah.
Then they would look at the ball and say, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
Well, the bat.
Yeah.
Cork
Pretty,
bats? Cork
George
bats,
Brett.
George Brett.
cork in the
When you
bat.
got him with
Yeah, Kansas City
tar.
Royals and stuff like that. With
Well,
pine
yeah,
tar.
tar, yeah.
You know, Mike Schmidt on that, they were very good buddies. And Mike Schmidt put didn't mean for this to happen, but he had one of the club guys, the assistants, put a bat fully soaked with pine tar in his locker. And of course, it got all over his clothes.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't like that.
That'd be nasty.
New George Brett.
Yeah, but Mike Schmidt had it done to him. Because they were real good buddies. So
It's
as a
pretty funny,
joke,
though.
yeah.
Well, you remember football with Stickum.
hmm
You know, you see where you get the ball, and
Yeah, yeah. It was like out of a movie.
Well, what's the difference between the stick-'em and the gloves they wear now? Those gloves they wear now got
they
that
got
grip
those
shit.
sticky stuff
Yeah.
on it.
So
I don't know.
they don't want to be like Franklin.
They,
Coach, it looks like a.
yeah. I guess
Right.
they
Yeah,
can
yeah.
drop the ball with the new gloves.
Yeah.
You got to have a little grip on it, but with Stickum, man, you could just.
Was kind of, and then they're going this far in college baseball, and I didn't know this, and I said this too. Is I never heard that. I didn't know they did this. They did that. So what they do is it happened to I think it was the Tennessee batter a couple weeks ago. Hit a home run, and then who caught it? The catcher or somebody said, "Hey, check that bat." So what they do is they'll check the bat. Say they got a series of games Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they play Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they check this bat before the game and make sure it's legal and all that, and they put a little label on it. So it's certified
Oh yeah, by
5 May.
Yeah, so by
So
so
if he used that bat when he hit the home run, it was dated from the game days and days ago.
Right,
Yeah, that they could have screwed with the bat since then,
right.
and why it wasn't checked again
Why
that
you
night?
gotta
I
go
don't
through all
know.
that effort? Just enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Let them use. Let them use.
Let 'em use
let
wood
do-
baseball.
Let them do. They want to do steroids instead.
Use a wooden bat
I
in
just,
college.
I just like the game.
Why?
I agree.
Why does it have to be an aluminum bat in college?
There's only one reason for that. And
I know the
years
reason.
ago, the coaches. Well, two reasons. Safety is one.
Safety,
With the
that
shot
was
coming
it.
off the pitcher. The other one was the fact that all the coaches in the schools were complaining, hey, we can't afford $300, $400, $500 bats all the time when these things
Right.
break.
And they're breaking.
And so
Right,
they,
and
they,
aluminum
they,
and that.
they took the aluminum bat, modified it to hit like a wooden bat,
Okay.
so it would last longer. So the too many, and you've seen some of these pitchers get hit. You've seen some of the coaches
Safety was the issue.
in the coaches box getting hit
Yeah.
with foul balls, not paying attention, get hit in the head.
Well, with the breaking bats.
Yeah.
That was. It
Oh,
was,
remember the
it
one that
was a
went right
safety
through
issue.
his. Ooh.
It was a big
That
safety
was
issue.
brutal,
That's
man.
what they came out with. They said, we're going to do away with the wooden. We'll do away with wooden bats in college baseball because of safety issue.
Yeah, yeah.
Haters hate, Terry. Haters hate. Yankees agree. All there is to it.
Yep. At least they all got good haircuts.
I'm telling you, man. That'll never. I don't think that'll ever change that organization. No
I
beards.
hope not.
No beards. No.
Who's in basketball has the green hair?
Oh, that dude last night. That was terrible.
He plays for Boston because it was the same color green as the jersey. Who is it? Thank
Marcus
you.
Smart.
Who was the first one to look like a rooster on basketball?
That would be
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, Rodman.
He
And
still
then
looks like a
the
rooster.
Birdman from the white kid from played for the Chicago Bulls with all the tattoos. The Birdman.
The Birdman. But Rodman was definitely a
Oh
character.
yeah.
He was definitely a character.
Yes.
I didn't send you this one. My father one, but did you get the one I sent you on
Oh yeah.
Sunzone? Yeah, I did that too. Look at that. In case you need to lose a bone or fat.
Guys cannot get pregnant.
No.
Nope, not possible. A guy cannot get pregnant.
No.
Where the hell did that come from?
That was a.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, I just think it has to be due with
Yeah, but you got next dude.
Would you want to?
Would I?
Imagine?
Oh, heck no.
No.
Imagine birthing that. Oh.
Let them go. That's their
What was
job.
that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, it was.
Why do you know why? Because it was one of them things he signed up for.
Money.
It's a 5 movie deal. One's going to have to be this, and I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry. You're gonna have to have
Yeah,
a second
yeah.
movie. Yeah.
I got a trivia question for Mort and Matt. Name one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams. Name 3 of those 7 teams that Ohio State has played and never beaten.
Well, hold on.
It's got to be old. It's got to be the old. previous to the modern era.
No, they're all pretty much powerhouses now, except for maybe one.
Really? But there's 7? Come on, Mort. Oklahoma's one?
Eh,
That's what he said, yeah.
nope.
I can't think of it.
Clemson beat them, beat them 4 times. They're 0-4 against Clemson.
Okay.
They're 0-3 against Florida State.
Okay.
They're 0-2 against the Gators.
Wow.
They're
I didn't know that.
0-2 against, this is the one out of the 7. 0-2 against the South Carolina Gamecocks.
No, they beat Alabama, Terry,
Yep. 0-1 against
with a third-string quarterback.
0-1 against Tennessee. 0-1 against Georgia and 0-1 against Auburn. All right. I didn't realize that. I did not. You would think they would have beaten just about everybody at least one
Yeah,
time.
yeah, absolutely. They're superstars.
Yeah. It does happen.
It has to happen sometimes. Well, what else we got, guys? It's getting close.
Wow, that's
I'm out of gas.
yeah.
Back
Terry.
to the NIL stuff. Basketball, a Miami basketball transfer, Nigel Pack, reportedly signed a deal that earns him $800,000 over 2 seasons and a car. So they're buying these players. Whoever can come up with the money. It's that movie Blue Chips. Remember with
Yeah.
Shaq and stuff
Yep.
back in the day? Now they're basically saying you can give them, you want a tractor for your dad and your mom a house? No problem.
Got it.
Hey, what's his name is freaking.
And this is in college. Well, I
This
don't
is
like
college.
that they did this.
See, what's his name is Heisman Trophy back. Reggie Bush.
Yep.
That occurred before the
I know.
NIL.
Yeah, but you know
so
what?
you really can't go and do that
You know
without
what?
legitimizing
So
everything
now-
else
so
that has
now,
occurred.
How many are? Is it just superstars are getting paid, or is it everybody getting paid?
Any athlete.
Any athlete, they want to sell their likeness, they can do
I'm
whatever
just,
they
I'm
want.
just saying, but it's not going to be a tremendous amount of money.
If you're not a starter, you're
No,
probably not going to
yeah.
make any
But
money.
then, what's the number? What's the bottom line number? Is there a minimum 800,000?
No, I don't think there is
And
a.
that's why found
Fine
and all those
ball.
guys are like what we said earlier. They need, and if NCAA is going to get on anything, they need to get on this because this is getting out of hand. You're going to have major league teams give money to the colleges to say, hey, we want this kid later on.
Right.
I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. With the draft, it's hard to really.
What if they go in on a team as a walk-on?
Well, that means that they're an undrafted
Mhm.
walk-on. So if they're a stud, they're not going to be undrafted.
You're true. That's true. You're right. You're right.
What's going to happen is the powerhouse teams are going to get the 5-star players
Yeah.
because they're going to be
And
able
he
to
gets
guarantee.
800,000 in a car. What's the? Is there a limit on the car? They can buy them anything they want. I don't like it.
Come play for us, and we'll give you
For-
this.
We'll give you an Escalade.
Like you said, if they're hitting up these 5-star athletes that wanted to play for FSU, for example.
Yeah, yeah.
I grew up in Tallahassee. That's where I want to play. And then all of a sudden, Alabama comes up and says, "Hey, we can get you $1.5 million if you come play for Alabama.
We'll get you a car.
We can't guarantee you're going to start, but we'll get you $1.5 million.
We're going to give you $1.5 million.
Okay,
Where do you think you're going to
We'll
go?"
go there.
I'm going to go sit on the sideline
Yeah.
in
What are you,
Tuscaloosa.
19 years old?
18, 19,
Yeah.
19, 20,
18,
maybe.
19, 20, 21, 4 years.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
So it's really has it like I don't really agree with Feinbaum that often because
Right.
I just can't stand listening to SEC this, SEC that. He's a homer.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be a commentator, you should be able to talk about football in general, not just simply one conference.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I've got to agree with him on this. This has tainted NCAA football.
I think
Oh,
so.
absolutely.
And I know that there's a couple of teams that have actually talked about breaking away from the
Really?
NCAA because they want to have a structured set of rules
For the
that they
kids.
deal with this. If we're gonna make sure that they get or if they get NIL money, we're going to make sure that it is actually managed
Right.
and done properly, not
kids are getting
not just drafting
800,000.
students from somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, like Bone said,
Well,
drop your name in the portal and we'll pick you up.
and also you can make a team a superstar team.
You could.
You know what I mean?
That would supplement that the actual amount of players that they have on
Right.
scholarship.
Yeah.
You know, because scholarships used to be the thing to get.
Right.
I got my college paid for.
Yes.
Now you got scholarships and NIL money.
Yes.
So these big teams that have big backers can not only stack up scholarship players, but they get paid players.
What's stopping a team from Alabama saying, I don't know how many scholarships are awarded, 24, 25, say 25.
Just round number.
But you bring all these NIL, these players in on NIL, they got 25 scholarships they don't have to give out to them because they're getting big NIL money.
Right.
You can play for us. We're not giving you a scholarship. We're going to use it over here.
Yeah.
So now they got even a bigger advantage to be able to offer more scholarships.
Why did they ever do it?
You get $800,000 for a year.
You know, I totally agree. A kid should make some money off of that. They're making billions off of these kids. You want to give them a stipend and get them through school above and beyond the free education we're giving them? Have at it. Give them a stipend. Make it easier so you don't go stealing crab legs, Terry, stuff
Make
like
it
that.
even.
Absolutely.
To all the athletes, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. If
So-
if they have to study and play sports, so they don't have to go to work, give them a salary.
Throw a round number, 50K.
Yeah, right. Give them a salary, and
50K.
I'd be all right with that. But I'm not all right with giving a 19-year-old $800,000.
You got these NIL kids
And
that
a car.
going, they're going to start being prima donnas like the pros are.
Absolutely.
And say, why am I listening to him? I'm not to do this.
Right.
I'm already
Yeah,
making
and you know
money.
what? Yeah, I'm not doing that. They'll say I'm not doing that.
Or I should be starting, not sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
And if you don't start me and they're doing it, I'm going to the transfer portal. Yeah.
How do you know, Florida? Yeah. All right, Terry, who's your team, Terry? Are you an Auburn fan by any chance?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a good
I don't
question.
know whether we're going to get an answer from him on that.
I don't really care. So back to college football. Well, back and never left.
No, we really didn't.
Guess who got arrested on child pornography charges?
Somebody from the Longhorns?
Dabo Sweeney's brother.
Oh, Billy Beer. There you go. Tainted
Just
taking
can't stop.
things.
Well,
So
is that the
Terry's
show,
a
guys?
Longhorns fan,
And they
huh?
say they're going to have one of the worst seasons ever this year.
Really?
They don't expect the Longhorns to do well at all. I read that yesterday.
Well, it's that time.
Well, they
Jay.
are rebuilding.
Is it?
Yeah.
We'll just rebuild.
Look at that.
Should I call it, or you got something else?
Come on.
One more thing, current event. A girl out of Alabama did herself in. They got caught.
Oh, yeah.
No, what are you talking about?
The jailer and the convict.
That blonde-headed sheriff that helped that 6'8", 6'9" convict escape. They both had the same names, but they
Oh,
weren't related,
yeah,
right?
it was an inside
They
job.
got caught in Indiana. She shot herself when they pulled her over.
They rolled the truck. Did
They
roll the truck or
did they
something?
kill herself?
Yep.
Oh boy, it's a sad situation. But it was an inside job, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They said she'd been planning this for years.
Oh, really?
Years.
I didn't hear that.
I heard it on the news this morning.
Yeah. She was set to retire the next day.
Yeah, she was. She sold her house, got a buttload of cash.
95,000. They said, well, the house is worth over 300.
Yeah. She just wanted instant cash, and that
They escaped.
big time.
They had,
that right there,
They
big
had
flag.
a couple of personal pistols and an AR-15.
Ooh.
They said
Wow.
she wasn't that, and then now one of them's dead, so whatever the other one says, nobody can dispute.
Nope.
But he's a convict.
He's saying they were married.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I mean,
Could be.
who knows? Show that piece of paper, and we
Yes,
know
you are
we
right.
would then know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just jailhouse love.
Yeah.
She really wasn't that good looking.
No.
I mean,
No, not at all. No.
But I guess the conflict that went out,
Yep.
He's
He's just trying to make a move.
Easy prey,
Yeah.
you know.
All right, gang. It's that time of night. From
Hey.
the 5.5
Before
leg.
Wait, two
I'm
things.
sorry.
Two things. Yeah, go ahead.
Change the channel. Go to the Great Lakes Smoke Show.
Yes.
They're giving away a $250 bottle of liquor.
Yes, they are.
Ooh, bourbon. Bourbon.
I don't remember what it was. It was
Scotch.
Scotch. Yeah, Scotch.
Ooh. Wee wee.
Yeah, I'm not a Scotch.
No, you're not like it.
Also, BCA, August 12th and 13th. They're sold out. The manufacturer's not sold out. The manufacturers are full.
Oh yeah, the tables are
There's
sold.
There's over 40 tables there, 40 manufacturers
Nice.
going to be there. But they got plenty of spots for sponsorships. I asked them what it costs, what you have to do to be a sponsor. You're supposed to send me information for it. Look on that.
Not that we can afford it, but
That's up to you, place out there or something like that.
not unless we get a paying sponsor. Yeah, now.
From the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge, here at Co Cigar Company and Lounge, Mort, Bones, and myself, Maverick, wish you a good night, and we'll see you next week.
Same
Stay
bat
smoky,
channel.
right?
Later.
Later, guys.